Friends, in this video we are going to learn lift practically control wiring and working. So let's start video. We have one lift control panel, and in lift clutch motor is used because when we stop trolley should stop remain at the same position. Okay, so for stopping suddenly we will use clutch motor. In this clutch motor you can see we have one clutch. This clutch will stop motor suddenly when power supply is off. Okay, so for clutch we need to provide supply, one DC and one AC power supply. So for learning this clutch motor connection we will make already video link provided in description. Okay, so for working you can see we have one limit switch which is downside. When this limit switch cut, trolley should stop at a downside. Also we connect to one limit switch which is connect in upside. Okay, when trolley cut this up limit switch, our motor should stop. Okay, so for working we have one start push button for up. Okay, for forward or up, when we press this push button trolley goes to up. Okay, and for the stop we connect one emergency stop push button. Okay, when you press forward or up push button trolley comes to the upside, and this limit switch connects in upper side of the lift. When this limit switch cut, you can see our lift will stop. Okay, and same for reverse or downside. Okay, we have one start push button which is down push button. Okay, when we press this start push button trolley goes in downside. Okay, and we connect one stop push button. Okay, now when we press down push button, when our work complete on upper side, so when we press reverse push button or down push button trolley comes in downside, you can see. And when limit switch will cut, trolley stop at a same point, and lift will not start when limit switch is cut. You can see when limit switch cut, trolley is stop. You can see we have one control panel for this lift. First see how this control wiring is working. Okay, we connect one clutch contactor, and also we connect one forward contactor and one reverse contactor. Okay, now when we press forward start push button, okay, you can see forward start push button, so forward contactor and clutch contactor run at the same time. Okay, because clutch contactor for motor power supply. Okay, now when we press forward push button or up push button, the motor goes in upper side of the lift. When limit switch is cut, now when limit switch is cut, power supply will cut. You can see concept is very clear. When you press forward push button, forward contactor and clutch contactor is running. When limit switch is cut, the forward contactor and also clutch contactor will stop. Same for reverse position. When you press reverse push button, reverse contactor and clutch contactor will run. Clutch contactor will run when motor run in our forward direction or reverse direction. Okay, when limit switch will press, so reverse contactor and also clutch contactor will stop. So I hope you clear the concept when lift working, and in this video we will learn wire by wire and also will learn control wiring with this drawing. So let's start video and first see setup. Okay, in this control wiring we connect contactor which is operate on 220 volt AC. You can see A1 and A2 terminal for coil voltage. Okay, and contactor operating voltage is 220 volt AC. This is clutch contactor. Also clutch contactor we use for 220 volt supply. You can see clutch contactor coil voltage is 220 volt. Okay, and we connected to 11 pin glass relay for operating forward contactor and reverse contactor. In this glass relay 2 and 10 for coil voltage which is 220 volt AC. Okay, in this glass relay one number point is common, 1 to 3 is NO point and 1 to 4 is NC point. Also 11 number point is common, 11 to 9 is NO and 11 to 8 is NC. 8 is here. Also 5 number point is common, 5 to 6 is NC and 5 to 7 is NO point. Okay, so now you can see we have two glass relay for forward and reverse direction. First we connect neutral power supply to forward contactor. You can see neutral connects here, and also we loop in reverse contactor and also neutral loop in clutch contactor. Okay, and also neutral connects in both relay for forward and reverse relay. Now we will learn control wiring for line power supply. Okay, so please watch video carefully. For line control wiring, first line connects in overload relay for overload protection, and we have two stop push button, upper side and down side. So both NC push button will be in series condition. Okay, series connection. First line connect in overload relay 95 number point, 96 output connect in first stop push button NC element, and output of this NC element connects in second stop push button. Okay, if you have more than two stop push button, so connects all NC stop push button in series. Okay, now second NC element output connect in forward start push button. Also this output connect in reverse start push button. Okay, so both start push button connects after NC push button, last NC push button. Okay, so we connected two connector here. Okay, and a stop push button NC element. Now first connector connect in reverse push button. Okay, reverse push button start element या NO element, and second connector connects in forward or up start push button. Now you can see for forward push button control wiring. Now first this connector connects in limit switch of NC element, which is connects in upper side. Okay, when upper side limit switch will cut, so in upper side limit switch NC element NC connect in use. Also for interlocking we use reverse relay NC point for interlocking. Okay, now you can see first limit switch NC and then reverse relay NC point, and then connects then supply in forward or up glass relay, neutral connects directly. Okay, I hope you clear the concept. Now let's do this control wiring practically. Neutral connects directly. Now when forward push button is pressed, so we connect one connector in forward push button. This supply connects in limit switch NC point. You can see this is NC and upper side is NO point. So first check limit switch NC and NO point. So this supply connects in limit switch NC point, and output of this NC element connects in reverse relay common and NC point for interlocking at the same time. Forward and reverse contactor will not run at the same time. For interlocking connects then power supply in 5 number point and 6 number, which is NC. Okay, so 6 number point connects and connect this power supply to forward relay. Okay, now up relay or forward relay, both are same. Okay, now control wiring is done for forward relay operation. When forward relay is operate, also forward contactor should operate. Okay, so for this control wiring you can see we connect this power supply from input power supply. You can take this supply from MCB. Okay, now connects this supply in this glass relay common and NO point and connects up contactor. Control wiring is very simple. So first we need to connect this power supply from MCB. Okay, because this connection is comes in this overload relay input point, so we connect one connector from 95 number point. Okay, you can take this power supply from MCB input point and connect in glass relay 11 number point, which is common point. Okay, and 11 and 9 is NO point, so use glass relay NO point and connect this supply to forward contactor coil A1. Okay, in A2 neutral connects directly. Now when forward relay is operate, so forward contactor operate, so clutch contactor should operate. Okay, when clutch contactor operate, motor will run, as we know. Now for clutch contactor we use same glass relay another NO point. Okay, so we use another NO point, which is 1 and 3, and connects this supply to clutch contactor. Okay, connect this supply clutch contactor, neutral connects directly. Okay, so this power supply already connects here, so we loop in 11 to 1 number point. Okay, so we connect one loop 11 to 1 and 3 number point is NO. Okay, so we connect one connector in 3 number point and connect this connector to clutch contactor. Okay, now when forward relay operate, forward contactor operate, also clutch contactor operate. Okay, concept is very clear. Now you can see when forward relay operate, forward contactor operate, clutch contactor operate. Same will be for reverse operation. Okay, when reverse push button press, reverse relay operate, then reverse contactor operate, then clutch contactor operate. Okay, so reverse push button input power supply. First we connect in NC, which is downside limit switch. Okay, first downside limit switch NC is used, and for interlocking up, which is forward relay, so we use forward relay or up relay, NC point for interlocking. Okay, we use this relay NC point. Okay, common and NC point, and after this glass relay NC point, down relay will operate. Okay, first we do this control wiring. So first we connect one connector in reverse start push button. Okay, now connect this connector to downside limit switch common point. Okay, connect this connector in this limit switch and output of this limit switch. Okay, NC point output of this limit switch will connect in forward relay 5 number point, which is common, and 5 and 6 is NC point, so we use 5 and 6 for interlocking. Okay, at the same time both contactor will not operate. For interlocking we use 5 and 6 number point and connect one connector to 6 number point and connect this connector to downside or reverse relay coil, which is 2 number point. Okay, now down relay is operate. When down relay is operate, so you can see down contactor should operate, so we need to take supply from MCB. Okay, input supply from MCB. This connection is wrong. Now we need to take supply from MCB and connect this supply in downside relay common and NO point. Okay, now you can see this power supply connects in this glass relay and use NO of this relay. When relay operate, then contactor should operate. And for clutch contactor, okay, now for clutch contactor you can see we will take same power supply. We have already this supply from MCB connects in up relay common, so we will use, you can also take this supply from MCB, but we have already this supply in this relay, so we loop in up side 1 number common point and connect this loop to, you can see, relay common point, because this power supply comes continuously from MCB. Now glass relay 9 number point, which is NO point, so 11 is common and 9 is NO point, and connect this 9 number connector to contactor, reverse contactor coil. Okay, when relay operate, contactor will operate. When contactor will operate, also clutch contactor should operate. Okay, so for clutch contactor same power supply will use and same glass relay another NO point will use. Okay, so another NO point use and also connect this connector to clutch contactor. Okay, so first we connect one loop from 11 to 1 number point. Okay, so we connect one loop 11 to 1 number point and 3 number point is NO point. Okay, so we use this relay NO point, which is 3 number point, and connect this connector to reverse to clutch contactor coil. Okay, so clutch contactor will operate. When forward contactor operate, also reverse contactor will operate. And for power wiring, as we know, RYB phase sequence connect in forward contactor. Okay, and also for reverse rotation we need to change phase sequence. Okay, so RBY phase sequence is reverse contactor and RYB phase sequence in forward contactor. So for rotating motor in reverse direction we just need to change phase sequence. Now how it works: when you press forward push button, first forward relay will operate, forward contactor operate, also clutch contactor operate. Forward push button press, forward relays operate, also forward contactor and clutch contactor operate. Okay, now trolley goes in upper side of the lift. When upper limit switch will cut, so forward contactor will stop, also clutch contactor will stop. Okay, now all controlling will stop when limit switch will cut. I hope you clear the concept. When forward push button press, forward contactor, clutch contactor operate. When limit switch will operate, so all controlling will stop. Okay, now same for reverse direction. When reverse push button press, reverse relay operate, reverse contactor operate, also clutch contactor operate. Okay, now trolley comes downside of the lift. Okay, when limit switch will cut, now when limit switch will cut, our all controlling will stop. Okay, I hope you clear the concept how lift control wiring practically do and how it works. If you want to watch this video in Hindi, so please watch SN Technical channel. For today's enough. We'll meet in next video. Thanks for watching.